This is the story of a kid who grew up without any friends. He didn't even know what that word meant till he grew to the age of 10. Cause he sat home by himself, oh yes, he sat home all alone. And when he would play with his toys, nobody else could hear his tone. It was a moan and a groan every time he tried to laugh. And he had these crazy thoughts of ripping other people's hearts in half. Cause he suffered and they didn't, and to him it felt unfair. It's like they threw him in the trash and walked away without a care. He would write out invitations inviting them to his birthday, not knowing growing up that would always be his worst day. Nobody would show up until this day, it's still the same. He doesn't know if it's them or if it's himself he should blame. He gets bullied at school and he is always being pushed around. And when he tries to call for help, his screams don't make a sound. Cause all the teachers and the students don't care what happens to him. When he tries to make peace with his bullies, tries to make a mess, they punch and kick him while he's down because they'll never become friends. It's a never-ending cycle, it don't seem to have an end. And all this hate keeps coming at him till his graduating year. But you will never see him cry, he won't ever shed a tear. He hides all his emotion, locks it deep down in his heart. But the feelings are getting stronger and it's tearing him apart. There is so much hate and anger that is running through his mind, until one day he's had enough. He finally unwinds, he grabs a knife and steals a pistol from his parents' gun case. Grabs 2 more extra clips, the next morning he starts a chase. He sees one of his bullies, stabs him 8 times in the chest, drags him over to a ditch where he will take his final breath. Now the pistol's in his hand, he cocks it ready to aim and shoot. He sees kids at a bench, he's locked on and in pursuit. He fires the first bullet, his next victim dies on impact. 2 other kids start running and they both get shot in the back. He walks right up to one kid and unloads a clip, slash shot, puts in another for the other kid, and sees a group of cops, so he loads a 3rd and final clip, ready for a battle. Kids are running to get to safety like a herd of frightened cattle. The kid takes a deep breath, opens his eyes and starts to blast, but he never thought the cops would stop him in his strike so fast. He hit the ground flat on his back, his eyes are open wide. A couple seconds later he finally died. Little Larry Loner was the nickname for the kid, but his life was put to an end for the things that he did. And he didn't mean to do any of this, but his bullies made him snap. Now he's lying in a coffin in a never-ending nap. He was the one that y'all would doubt, almost had it figured out. He should've took a different route before there was no getting out. But no, he chose that battered path and turned it into a bloodbath. He made the people feel his wrath, cause they would always point and laugh. They would beat him to the ground, they would smile when he would frown. Now his spirit's falling faster cause it looks like he's hellbound. And if people would pay attention to the things that he would mention, there would be no devastation. That was never his intention. All he wanted was a friend, but instead he got a war. When he tried to ask for help, all you people slammed your door. The past is in the past and what's been said is said and done. Just be careful who you bully, cause he's not the only one.